What if I were to tell you Universal Studios Hollywood would look unrecognizable in the next 5 years?
Is that something you might be interested in?
Oh, yeah.
You're here with the Mouse Vibes, and we're at Universal Studios Hollywood for a theme park update. It's no secret Universal Studios Hollywood looks completely different than it did when I was a kid. And that's because Universal does a great job of constantly updating and evolving the park for the next generation. And some of those changes have been for the better, and some for the... well, yeah.
Sad?
I'm a little sad. I think we're all a little sad, right, guys? Yeah. Yes.
But over the last 9 years, these changes have helped modernize the park and bring a whole new generation in to see Universal Studios Hollywood for the very first time.
We got a first timer out here.
And with the park constantly changing and bringing in new guests, it's starting to feel like Universal Studios Hollywood has outgrown its footprint.
He's absolutely right.
But right now there are 4 construction projects going on that are the first steps of Universal Studios Hollywood changing forever.
Okay, I'm in. When are we doing it?
Welcome back to another Mouse Vibes video. We're so stoked to be here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's been about a month since our last update and so much has changed in that time. Let's just get in there and show you everything.
So let's talk about this huge pile of dirt.
I just put an E on it, pronounce it Deerte. It's no big deal. It actually sounds pretty cool.
The Dirt Hill project started in November of 2024 with tagging and clearing trees, and it honestly just looked like a normal landscaping project. No one really knew what was going on.
What's going on here?
Especially with the Fast and Furious coaster being built feet away on the other hillside. And what started out as a simple tree clearing quickly escalated to the biggest construction project currently happening at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Did I hear a drill?
Dale, no power tools.
And that's when the theme park expansion rumors started piling on. We heard everything from the Studio Tram Tours being relocated to the lower lot, that the lower lot was expanding to make room for more Super Nintendo World.
No way. I'm just telling you what I heard.
And my personal favorite since Epic Universe is that we should just put Dark Universe right over here.
Bells are ringing, which means a monster has escaped. Everyone, go to the Burning Blade Tavern for protection.
And honestly, I would not be mad about that. Woo, Nelly. While work on this project has progressed, the answer to what is actually going here isn't as sexy as we thought. It's gonna be an events and utility space.
And a what?
Meaning a year-round tent that they can use for media events, private gatherings, possible holding space for VIP tours, or year-round tents for Halloween Horror Nights houses. It's kind of hard to gauge from this video as to how much space they've cleared up. It's just shy of an acre of total land, and you can see how massive the space really is by using the Mummy Show building for scale.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Okay, there's a tight turnaround to finish this project before Halloween Horror Nights. Honestly, the space felt pretty crammed last year for Dead Exposure Death Valley, and I'm sure that Universal Studios Hollywood does not want guests walking directly next to a full-on construction site. Not to mention all the debris that will fall onto the house. Just looking at the current state of the Jason Universe house, there's one word for it, and that word is dusty.
It's dusty.
As we said, this is the first step in expanding the lower lot for future theme park space. And I'm guessing we won't see much work on the lower lot until it's time to demo out the current mill building that's located right over here. Permits were filed earlier this year for the demolition of this building, and the new mill is currently being built right now next to Soundstage 50, where Earthquake the Big One is. And while nothing has been confirmed by Universal, we still love the idea of the Studio Tram Tour being relocated to the lower lot. It would just make sense on so many levels to clear out even more space for expansion. And our way too early guess as to where it'll be located on the lower lot would be that location we were just talking about, where the mill building is being set for demolition. Comment down below, what do you want to see on the lower lot in regards to an expansion?
Think of a place that's really perfect. Your own happy place.
Every time we come by the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift Coaster, it amazes me how much work is happening over here. It looks completely different since last time we were here. There's all hands on deck in this area. And even though nothing is confirmed just yet, I'm going to put my bottom dollar on. I'm going to put the last quarter tank of NOS on that this is going to be extended queue for this attraction. You can see they've cemented up this wall over here and they've extended these black poles. I'm guessing that's going to be for plexiglass or something to shield it away from the coaster on this side. Some type of separation between the two, but it totally makes sense. They're going to need all the room they can for this coaster. Again, we need extended queue. We need lockers and restrooms all in this area. And honestly, the coolest part today is that we get a straight view, and it looks like from this bottom view, you're going to go upstairs to get into the main portion of the queue. So it looks like this queue is going to be multi-layers. It also looks like there's a catwalk on top of the coaster. Potentially, we're going to get a downward look on this coaster as we're queuing up for it. Kind of similar to how they do over at Space Mountain, but yeah, this thing is a beast. When are we gonna open this? Comment down below when this coaster is gonna open. What do you guys think?
It's gonna be me.
Next, it's probably time to get on the main attraction here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the Studio Tram Tour.
Y'all don't say that.
Sorry, take that back. The world famous Studio Tram Tour. It's the oldest attraction here at the park. We haven't been on it in a little bit. We should get some updates and find out what's going on for Halloween Horror Nights. And if you guys want Halloween Horror Night updates, make sure to subscribe right now because we have another Halloween Horror Nights update coming out. Yeah, do that right now if you want all the spooky stuff. It's been a while since we've been on the world famous Studio Tram Tour. In fact, I haven't been on it since FanFest nights. The first thing I wanted to check out is the latest construction update with the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift Coaster. Here on the Studio Tram Tour, you can just see how massive this huge sound wall will be. It actually takes up the entire length of this dirt hill. And if you look closely right here at this panel, you can see that they've actually decorated this panel with trees. Comment down below, should we expect this entire sound wall to be covered up with fake trees?
1000%. I definitely agree with you on that.
Moving on, let's talk a little bit about Halloween Horror Nights, as this is the rumored WWE house for this year.
Wrestling's not fun.
Say it, don't spray it, brother. Dang.
Over at Soundstage 15, the door was closed, so we weren't able to get a good look at Freddy Fazbear.
They can rest assured that we are taking care of their world, taking care of their game, and taking care of these characters.
And just past Soundstage 15 is the T-Pad location, which has been confirmed to be Scarecrow the Reaping. I cannot wait for this house. Scarecrow is one of our favorite Halloween Horror Night houses ever. And good news, it looks like Blumhouse is making a return to the Terror Tram. Last year was the first year they set this up, and it was great to see all our favorite Blumhouse characters in one location.
This is the part where you run.
I really love that they have different scenes play out from the film.
It's the same question. Nailed it.
And if they get Black Phone 2, I'm gonna be scared. I really do hope that they update this though to Megan 2 and Black Phone 2. I would love to see Megan in her upgraded outfit. Come on.
I want you to know I see you.
Megan?
You better believe it, sister.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this. While the Studio Tram Tour is an icon and my favorite attraction at the park, the Studio Tram Tour needs a little bit of help.
What are you talking about?
I think it's easy to see the Studio Tram Tour isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Over the last few years, Universal has invested in making this attraction more modern, like investing in the electric tram vehicles and spending millions of dollars updating Earthquake the Big One after 30 years. Jaws is looking better than ever after its refurb, and let's not forget they added the set of Jupiter's Claim from Jordan Peele's film Nope just a few years ago in 2022.
Did you see a UFO in that cloud?
Yep.
Guests get on the Studio Tram Tour to be on the Hollywood backlot. It's really special. And of course, we all have our hopes of running into a celebrity. Am I right?
It's Wayne Newton. I'm a fan, sir. I am a fan. I can't believe I'm standing next to you.
Currently, the Studio Tram Tour has 7 stage events on it, and 6 of those have received an upgrade in the last 2 years. The one outlier is King Kong 360, which just celebrated its 15-year anniversary on July 1st. How the heck is this ride 15 years old already? Oh, and let's not forget, they also recently closed Fast and the Furious Supercharged. In fact, we drove by it and not a single thing has changed. They haven't taken down any signage or even unplugged this digital sign right here, which tells me they aren't in any hurry to switch out this attraction anytime soon. Initially, we thought this building would be turned into Wicked, where we would defy gravity for the finale on the Studio Tram Tour. It just made so much sense with Wicked for Good coming out this November, but after seeing it hasn't been touched and November is only a few months away, does this mean the rumors of Falls Lake being used as an expansion plot are actually true? Let us know in the comments.
Please, God, let this be it. Please.
We never let the truth get in the way of a good story, so I'm just gonna shoot my shot and say that my hope for this area is Universal Monsters. I know it's a big wish, but having a huge Universal Monsters theme area on the lot where they shot the films would just make so much sense, and it would just make me so happy. That's what Universal does. And the monsters are over 100 years old. Like, this is iconic.
And I love the idea of Wicked. We are in Hollywood, and Universal Studios Hollywood has deep ties to Wicked, as Mark Platt helped produce the film and Broadway adaptation here on the backlot. And when Wicked premiered at the Pantages for the first time, Universal offered a weekly event called Wicked Wednesdays, where the cast and crew would come to celebrate all things Wicked.
Wicked.
It just makes too much sense to me personally, plus we need more live entertainment in the park.
You're green.
I couldn't think of a better live show to come to Universal Studios Hollywood than Wicked.
The best way to bring folks together is to give them a real good enemy.
I'm kind of bummed to see the store close behind us to make way for a Universal store. It feels like we already have an abundance of Jurassic stuff, but maybe this is just a holdover location. I really feel like a bar or a lounge would fit great into this area. It'd be like the last step before you go to the park in a nice pre-game area. I don't know, it feels like prime real estate. Do we need more Universal Studio stuff? Comment down below. Between this and the discount store at the very end of CityWalk that they just added, it feels like a lot. All right, it looks like we have another fallen soldier. RIP to Johnny Rocket. Where else are we gonna get 1950s themed burgers and fries anywhere at Universal? Bruh. Honestly, it's a little bit sad. It's another original location closing here at CityWalk, but I'm gonna be honest, I've lived in Los Angeles pretty much my entire life, and there's Johnny Rockets everywhere. You can find it at Hollywood and Highland, your basic local mall. So it's about time they change up the eateries in this location to get guests to come to CityWalk. I've heard that a Korean barbecue restaurant is coming here. I don't know if Korean barbecue is really the answer to fixing CityWalk's problems right here.
2025 has been the year of transition for Universal CityWalk. We've seen a handful of businesses that have been here for over a decade completely disappear. It's kind of hard to know where the priority lies here, but basically with all these new projects happening in CityWalk, it seems like the priority is finishing the 2 new security hubs. They don't want to invest into these businesses until the security is up to par.
They need security in the world, Craig.
Essentially, this will be like Universal Orlando, where you get screened by the parking lot before you even enter CityWalk, making it much safer for guests. So that means you'll be saying goodbye to the security hub by the entrance.
Everybody say bye. Bye. Oh, bye. Bye.
And that honestly seems more aesthetically pleasing than what it is right now. The 2 new security hubs are located near Jurassic parking and the other near ET iFly parking at the very far end. Step 2 would be finishing up all of the restaurants and businesses inside of CityWalk. Raising Cane's is the furthest along and the only one with visible work happening on it, and out of all the new businesses announced, this one definitely has the most hype. But the true shining star at CityWalk is the AMC theaters. Not only are the theaters nice, but they always show all the movies that they're playing, tons of marketing love outside. Whether it's a cool activation or photo op, and the upstairs bar is awesome.
This is awesome! This is awesome!
And while all of these new businesses are great places and they sound awesome, we're just asking for CityWalk to have more outdoor bars. We want a place to be able to grab a drink, people watch, and hang out. And the only place that you can really do that outdoor is at Antojitos. We really enjoy how Orlando's CityWalk is structured, where you can just sit outside and catch a vibe. Okay, Vibe Tribe, do you think that these changes they're making are good ones? Escapology, Korean barbecue, Raising Cane's? Will this make people want to hang out in CityWalk and not just go into the park? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Discover LA's favorite place to play.
All right, that's gonna wrap up our day and our update here at Universal Studios Hollywood. There's so much happening in the park right now. Between everything that's happening at CityWalk, the Fast and Furious coaster, and all the preparation for Halloween Horror Nights. If you guys aren't familiar with Halloween Horror Nights, you're gonna wanna like and subscribe right now, because we're gonna bring you the best spooky content of the season. It's my favorite time of the year, and the only time you'll see Ashley do this again.
He farted in my open house.
You sure did.